Hi and welcome back to my channel, Enchanted Divination. My name is Autumn and I'm so happy and grateful to have you here with me today. What day is it today? Today is the Saturday. We're already about getting halfway into the year already, which is kind of crazy. So happy new year, and I hope your new year has been going well for you thus far. Today we are going to be focusing on yet another timeless reading, meaning that whenever this video does come across you at any given time, whether this video has been posted days, weeks, months, or even a year plus after its upload date, if there's ever any messages that resonate with you, that means that message is meant to reach you at this time. And for today's timeless reading, the topic and focus will be on anything that you may be worried about at this time. We are going to receive guidance from your future self to point us in the right direction, maybe give us some messages and guidance in regards to that worry or worries. So let's get right into it, shall we? I have my singing bowl here, so I'm just going to use this to cleanse out the air and energy of the space, my energy, and if you want to use this time to cleanse your energy too, you can always use this time for that as well. So let's get into it. Love that always. Alright, let's get messages. What could these worries entail for you at this time? What are some of these worries that may be on your mind or you're experiencing at this time? Shuffle, and then we'll start diving into the reading. Let's see what's going on with you right now. What are some of these worries that may be on your mind right now? Thank you. So the first card we have is leadership. And first thing that came to mind was having a sense of stability in life, having a sense of direction, being your own leader, being a leader in your life. So for excuse me, for some of you, maybe you're concerned about your sense of direction, or maybe you feel that you have a lack of direction or lack of stability at this time. So that may be a worry for some of you. We also have number 55, adventure. And I kind of see this as kind of like two ways. One is, sorry, excuse me. Ooh. Okay, I'm good to go. Okay, so I saw this one of two ways. That one is, like I was mentioning in the leadership card, I see adventure as your path or your journey. And we have 55, the number here. So maybe there is some kind of change that you are expecting to experience, or you are in the midst of some kind of change. Even if it feels like maybe you've been a little stuck or stagnant, that's still a part of your adventure, your journey. So if that's been on the forefront on your thoughts and on your mind at this time, just trust in, you know, the timing of everything, and trust that you're supposed to be where you are, exactly where you are at this time. And you know, your direction and trajectory can change at any given time, you know, through divine intervention, divine timing, or if you want to take matters into your own hands and, you know, change your direction and implement some kind of change in your life, or take a more leadership position in your life, then, you know, you're also being called and maybe thinking, you know, having thoughts of bossing up your life in some kind of way, upgrading your life in some kind of way. And lastly, we have self-love, number 61. So we have 81 and 61. And I think right now you just want to love yourself more, and find ways, you know, that you can love yourself more, show yourself more attentiveness, more TLC, more care, healing, just doing things that ultimately just make you happy and fulfilled. And I can see how, again, maybe this connects to taking more leadership position in your life, or really going after the things that, you know, you truly have maybe been thinking about for a while, or maybe you put on the back burner. You know, it can be anything. Just maybe it can be a hobby, getting back out and dating, you know, creating a business, generating more wealth, and, you know, expanding your finances, cleaning up your diet. You know, I can go on and on. Traveling, I can go on and on and on. So self-love is going to look different on everybody, but there is a focus on doing things that is fulfilling to you. I was going to do the affirmations at the end, but I think I'm going to do them now. And I think I'll do one affirmation per card, and then start getting more details with tarot cards after. Okay, it just like slipped out of my hand. Alright, universe, can we get some further guidance on the energy that we have before us? Why is leadership here? Why do we have adventure? Thank you. All right, I'm liking this already. So for leadership, we have number 5. So another 5. So 555 may be significant for some. I am bold. I speak my truth in a loving way. My courage to communicate my needs is powered by love for myself and love for others. I am bold. This gives me such Leo energy too. And the card, I was going to say in the Psychic Tarot deck, which is power, but regular tarot, strength card. There we go. It's giving me strength card energy for sure. And the 2 cards together, leadership with I am bold, just really standing in your truth, speaking your truth, being forthright about your feelings, and no longer holding back or dimming yourself in any kind of way, staying quiet. And that doesn't mean you become boisterous and loud. That you are just standing more firmly in your power, your highest sense of self, and truly just, you know, being your authentic self. So I can definitely see how the I am bold card is giving you the nudge to, you know, stand firm in yourself, stand in your power, stand up, rise above, be bold, and be unapologetically you. Yeah. Okay. I feel like that covered everything there. And then for adventure, we have number 2. I am free. I release myself from the thoughts and feelings that have held me back. Any guilt, shame, embarrassment, self-doubt, and fear that I harbor, I release. Today I am free. Ooh, I love this. I haven't seen this card come up in a while, and so happy to see this now. And as I mentioned earlier, the adventure card is also, you know, the energy that I'm picking up. I see it being associated with being a free spirit. Maybe you've been wanting to travel. Maybe your goal is to travel more, just spend more time, you know, doing things that make you happy. And maybe you just haven't really gone out and traveled too much. And that doesn't mean, you know, you have to go out the country. But for some, maybe that is going out the country. For others, it could be, you know, traveling within their state or going to the next state. Or if you live in an area where you border another country, visiting another country. And the energy also that I picked up earlier was changing your direction and being, you know, really piloting your life and making a stance and change in your life, and not relying solely on divine intervention, but also putting in the effort to, if you want to change your life and, you know, go in a new direction, new kind of venture, adventure, anything like that, then you are given the free range to do so. If anything, this energy is, you know, giving you even more of the green light to say, you know, you are a free spirit, and, you know, trust your thoughts, trust your intuition, and be free. You don't have to be bound to ideals or beliefs that, you know, you don't stand for, or being in an environment or any kind of position or circumstance, you know, that does not serve you or that is bringing you down in any kind of way. And that goes for any kind of emotions too, that you're no longer allowing fear to live your life, that maybe you've been wanting to travel, but you know, all the news that we have going on in the world, and you know, sometimes it can be, you know, a little daunting. But you know, there's still safety out in the world, and you know, you of course have to, you know, be careful, be cautious, you know, when you are going about, you know, whether you are in your own neighborhood, hometown, or whether you're traveling abroad, no matter the distance. You know, always take, you know, precaution and remain protected. But you are no longer like operating in a fear-based mode, and you are truly just wanting to live your life and be free, freeing yourself from anything that is of lack or keeps you bound or keeps you from just truly enjoying and being free, being happy. And then the last card that I love, I can't wait to read the affirmation. For self-love, we got number 6. I am a gift. I am a gift to the world. When I lead with kindness and love, I create a ripple effect that benefits more people than I'll ever know. My presence, my knowledge, and my passions contribute to the greater good of the world. I am a gift. That is so nice. I love that. And I think the energy is perfect with self-love here, because the affirmation just lets me know that that is something that you are beginning to recognize, if you haven't recognized that already. And just again, putting more, you know, strength into your power and utilizing it, stepping into it, and trusting it, listening to it, and using it, most importantly. So if you have been maybe struggling loving yourself a little bit, or being kind to yourself, or maybe even like, you know, people showing you that kind of energy too, that it has nothing to do with you as a person. If someone, you know, has a exchange with you that doesn't sit with you right, or you know, they say something that is just, you know, untrue or just nasty, you know, they need to do their own sense of healing, and you don't have to do that for them, and you don't have to harbor any of, you know, anything that they are projecting, you know. So continue to do your self-care, your self-love work or energy, however that may mean to you, and just taking care of yourself and understanding that, you know, you are valuable, you are a gift to this earth. And when you understand that and begin operating from, you know, that kind of energy, and you know, through that kind of vibration, like it says, I create a ripple effect that benefits more people than I'll ever know. I truly feel that, you know, when one of us heals, you know, we can all heal, and we can spread, you know, healing energy, you know, over to someone else, and they can do their own healing, or you can help them heal. And it really is a ripple effect. It's a domino effect. And, you know, if everyone kind of got on, you know, that kind of frequency, you know, as a collective, you know, the more and more people do that, you know, it will raise the vibration of everything around us, and even the people in our world will begin to heal as well. So I'm trying to see if there's any last messages from there, but I think I kind of covered everything. So I think I'm going to go in and start clarifying with some tarot. I'm going to move this here. I'm going to start clarifying some of these. also just see too that for some, the more you align with your purpose and align with the energy that is more fulfilling to you, it is going to create more opportunities for you. It will allow you to release and heal any energy maybe that's within you that maybe has been stuck or stagnant. So it's freeing up any energy within yourself as well. So, you know, the energy and frequency that you're now, you know, frequently vibrating on, it will now align you with people, opportunities, you know, that are going to, that match that. Two more shuffles, and we'll start getting even more details about this reading. Wow. The Three of Pentacles would, oh my goodness, yes. Yes, 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 yes. Definitely. If you are trying to change your career, collaborate, you have some kind of ideas that you want to execute, put out, any kind of work, maybe even artistic. It doesn't have to be artistic. This could be even just social media. This can be like, you know, a 9-to-5 kind of business, even a business of your own. But there's definitely something here where you're being asked to trust that, you know, your ideas and your goals, to stand in them, to collaborate, to speak with others, land those contracts, create those partnerships, network, collaborate, do it. Be bold about it. Be confident, because you have the energy that's clearly saying that you are networking, collaborating, communicating with people, working with people. And you may have to be a little competitive in your field. Maybe it's congested, or maybe very saturated already. Maybe it's just like the energy of your field as well. Maybe it's just very fast-paced, competitive. But don't allow that to deter you from still trying and getting out there and just seeing, because you won't know until you get out there and try and put yourself in a position to be recognized and to work with others. So if it is a more competitive field, to not be alarmed, understand that, you know, you got to be bold. You know, you might get no's, you might get some yeses, you may get people that don't understand what you're doing, what your goal is, but still you have to remain a leader in, you know, your projects and your goals. Ooh, we have Temperance with the Eight of Pentacles. And this just tells me to continue building. You know exactly, what I may be talking about. This is something that is very connected to you spiritually. Maybe this is like more spiritual work as well. Maybe I kind of see you like possibly making like, for some, this is random, but I always see the 2 cups. I always see this as either like mixology or alchemy. So any kind of work that you're using like any kind of physical resources to mix, create, concoct something. I also see this as like maybe if you are more spiritual and maybe you make some kind of potions or do some kind of energy work, candle work, anything like that, any kind of energy work. This is some kind of collaboration or career or job that that is like more near and dear to your heart, more near and dear to your spirit, your spirituality in some kind of way. But you're just being asked to continue to build. The Eight of Pentacles is about building yourself up, etching the details of your life, not letting anything go unnoticed, with the work that you're putting out and the inner work that you're doing, yourself as well. I think I want to clarify more, but I feel like this is a bit straight to the point. Like, just, I meant to say that this is also maybe for bartenders too, or like anyone that like mixes, I don't know, this is like mixing some kind of liquids, mixing energies, utilizing like music, maybe like music people too. If you're like a mixer, a DJ, maybe just you're bringing two worlds together, you're bringing some kind of collaboration to create one thing. Hopefully that makes sense to you if it does resonate, but if you know that resonates with you, then that'll be for you. But continue to just be bold and work on that boldness and your sense of confidence and perfecting your craft. Most importantly, continue to perfect your craft and being the best at what you do. Adventure with I am free. I saw the tower. I synced it. And it's funny too because, oh no, the star comes after the tower. But either way, it's still really interesting energy because after like a tower moment of some kind of upheaval, some kind of reckoning, dismantling of something, that something becomes more clear to you. Something either had to become broken down, rebuilt back up. Maybe you were being tested by the universe, or having your sense of trust in yourself and in your path being tested in some kind of way. There was some kind of release in order to break free of something. So I think the tower is kind of like the perfect card to go with I am free. To remind, the I am free is releasing any thoughts, feelings that have held you back. Anything like shame, guilt, embarrassment, self-doubt, and fear. So definitely the tower is freeing something, released it. Like I mentioned, earlier, so the new energy and frequency that you are vibrating at, it created space so that that energy can come in for you. And I love that the King of Swords is here, because it lets me know that something became very clear to you, that your mind is very clear, your mental is on point, you are creative, you are bold. I'm going to clarify a bit more. And the Sun card is here. I mean, look how free this card, I mean, the energy of this card is so free, so positive, warm. I love the Sun card. That's my favorite card of the deck. I love that the Queen of Wands came out, because the Queen of Wands is all about being confident, being stern and firm in your sense of self. Again, being bold, courageous, and that's someone that is not fearful at all. And I love that we have another sunflower. So kind of serves for me as a clarifier, and also lets me know too that, you know, we're on the right track with this energy. So adopting more of a energy of releasing any energy that is keeping you held back in any kind of way. It would be best for you to release it. Of course, you know, in general, yes, because you want to be released of that, but because it may be holding you back from a direction or some kind of opportunity that could be right there, that is near, you know, to you, but, you know, fear, doubts, lack mindset will block you of that. So the Three of, I didn't even mention that the Three of Swords, or the Three of Wands, excuse me. The Three of Wands also came out with the Queen of Wands. So again, there's just that sense of boldness, confidence, striving ahead with a clear idea and goal in mind, and just seeing that, you know, the world is your oyster. You are looking out into the horizon and you're envisioning, you know, where will life take me next? What is this next big adventure? What is this next big venture that is out there for me? And there is nothing in the way of this image that is blocking, you know, their sense of direction. They can go anywhere. They are free to choose. I am a gift. I saw it. Oh my gosh. Oh my. That's not what I... Okay, we're going to take it though. But if it comes out, I'll let you know what I did see. But what did come out originally was the Two of Pentacles, and then my finger bumped out the Lover's card. So of course we're going to take it, because if it came out, then that is meant to come out. And whew, the energy here, very interesting. I mean, of course, self-love with I am the gift. I am a gift with the Lovers. So I think that's, I'm seeing like a couple different energies. One is recognizing, you know, how powerful, how amazing you are as a person. Kind of weighing and seeing, you know, the different dynamics of yourself. Also, just if you're not the type to, you know, really flaunt and, you know, really boast about yourself. Not that you have to do that out loud. Maybe you're just not really the type to kind of like be your own hype person, is what I'm trying to say. So I see you stepping more into being your own like hype person, really loving yourself, being your biggest cheerleader, being your biggest supporter, rather than, you know, downplaying yourself or your gifts or your talents or even your accomplishments. And another energy that I was seeing too was maybe in your relationships you begin to see people giving you more praise, giving you more love, and reminding you, you know, how much they appreciate and love you, how much you mean to them as well. I see this coming from people that you are very closely connected to. Also, I see this coming from someone that you know, are involved with, maybe emotionally or romantically. And I just noticed this is another 6. So we have 61, 6, and 6 once more. Let's clarify a little bit more. I feel like maybe you've been kind of going back and forth. Oh, it came out anyway. I cannot. I can. Not that I cannot. I can. Because I synced it. Y'all saw me over here like, whoa. And, you know, I kind of forgot about it now that I started to speak. And, you know, I moved on from that. And the fact that it came out, I'm like, oh my gosh, yes, that did happen. And it's here. Anyway, because I called it from the beginning and I told y'all. Y'all heard me. Okay, so the infinity sign is out again, because that's something that I was seeing in this card, and it kind of told me too, and I was about to say it, that maybe you oscillate between like your boldness and sense of confidence and like the energy of like maybe doubting yourself and maybe comparing yourself. I feel like that energy might oscillate, like, you know, and that's normal. You'll have those days where you're like the baddest one in here, and then the other days you're just like, I'm just not feeling it. Totally normal and totally okay. But I see you like even in those days where you don't feel the baddest and maybe you are the saddest and you just don't feel cute or whatever the case, or you're just going through something that you're getting to the place or learning that, you know, you're not always going to have and be at 100 every day, and recognizing that that's okay when that comes up. Also too, that I just see you just being able to understand where those parts of yourself stem from. Where does that come from? Kind of getting more down to the root of it and seeing that maybe you feel that way about yourself because of an experience you had in the past. And, you know, if someone maybe told you something and you held on to it for so long, and maybe it's about like, you know, a physical feature, or maybe they just came for your character, that does not define you. Like, I see you just being unwavered by, you know, other people and, you know, other sources. It doesn't have to be like other people. You know, some things that we hold on to is not even sourced from like, you know, us or an experience. It literally can just be like from society or something that you just read one time or seen or anything like that. So I just really seeing you get down to the root of things and understanding, you know, when those feelings do come up, you know, why is that there? Why is that present? What triggered it? And you know, if it does come up, you don't let it become like something that you just continue to hold on to and let it just fester and spiral. But there's just something here of like just being more in alignment. I keep seeing that infinity sign here, and that you're just in alignment. You are just being put into the alignment of standing, speaking your truth, loving yourself inside and out. I feel like the Seven of Wands always comes out in the most randomest times. And honestly, that's kind of like the actual energy of this card. It's kind of random and unexpected. Like, I swear, whenever this card, I'm just like, I'm always thrown off for a loop. I don't know. That is just like so funny to me. And that's literally like what that card is about. I'm going to go in and clarify more. So maybe that's like the energy that you've kind of felt. Like, I don't know, maybe something like just came up very unexpected for you. Some kind of healing or some kind of healing words, healing energy, being in alignment with something that really unveils and uncovers a huge sense of love and beauty. Nothing came out. No, nothing came out. Was that the King of? Of course, the King of Wands. Letting me know again. More sense of confidence. Boldness. Again, more Leo energy coming through. Like fire sign energy. I just feel like you are just being ignited at this time. Oh, also with the Seven of Wands, I also see too that you just no longer have to defend yourself or like defend like your sense of style, your sense of self, like your humor. Like you don't have to defend yourself and who you are anymore. And if you're not at that point, then I see that energy, you know, being brought to you because you are understanding like I'm a wonderful, unique, beautiful, amazing person. I am a gift to this world and my energy says it too. And like I was saying earlier, that you don't have to be like the loud person, like letting everyone know that. And maybe you've done things in the past where you did feel you had to let everybody know, but now, it's like two things, like I had two separate thoughts. Or that, you know, you're just no longer like having to be like doing excess to show like, oh, I love myself. Like you're just doing it. You don't have to like prove to anybody or anything. Like you are just in your most authentic self. Yeah, the Eight of Wands for me is just like, yes, that energy is coming through. So expect some kind of change and opening of the heart and opening of loving yourself more. Always take that. Yes, yes, yes. So I think that will wrap up the tarot. If I see any last messages, I will say that I think I'll pull an oracle, and then that will wrap up our reading for today. One last message that we can take away from this reading? From your future self, what is the last message that we can take away from this reading and the energy of this reading? Thank you. Ooh, we got music, harmony. And I know I mentioned that too in the reading, that maybe some type of career, anyone into music. I also see this card too as being in alignment and harmony, you know, with your own music and sound. All right, let's read this. It says, music. That's really me. That's how I feel. Music. What would life be without it? Oh, terrible. That's not in the book. The terrible part. That's just how I feel. It's not something that we have humans invented. Rather, music has been around since time began. Subtle and dramatic textures of sound has existed as long as there has been beings that could hear them. For our ancient ancestors, paying close attention to sounds, rhythms, and vibrations from the environment helped them survive. Of course, it has also been compelling for humanity to create music through our own voice and musical instruments. As we have evolved, so have the instruments we've created, some of which, when played, mimic the music of the natural world. Where there's more than one instrument played or two or more people singing, the resulting harmonies blend into one unified sound that is pleasing to the ear. If the notes are out of sync, there's a notable dissonance that can be disturbing. Here we have two women with string instruments creating a harmonious blend. They're so absorbed in their playing that they appear to be in a trance, as if they're simply allowing the music to flow through them. This is a time of considerable harmony for you, one where the various elements in your life are flowing together smoothly. Just as the musical harmony, it is the interface of these elements that merge into a cycle of symmetry and balance that evokes feelings of harmony. The challenge is to sustain this inner accord even when there is considerable dissonance outside of your own mind, heart, and body. Note the sensations, emotions, and thoughts you experience when everything seems to be moving along well. Take 3 deep breaths and let your breathing be the anchor that reminds you of the state of consciousness. Whenever you perceive chaos around you, know that it is a mirror of your inner turmoil. When you recognize this, take 3 more breaths to bring forth the memory of those moments when your life was like a symphony. Then every time you exhale, you are releasing the energy of your internal state of harmony into the world, and it will have amazing effects. Ooh, I love that. That was so just beautiful. I was going to say pretty and beautiful. I was going to say beautiful. Love that. Love the energy. And there was something with like flow and movement that I was getting right here. And I think just as the music card asks, is to always remember and to tap into those moments of, you know, that self-love, loving yourself, that energy of everything being together and harmonious, whether you're in the midst of harmonious times or even in moments of chaos, like the card had mentioned. So, you know, all energy is going to be moving and flowing, and you can always shift and change that energy and that perspective, you know, if you truly wish to, and you can change, you know, the energy of it, you know, when you shift and change your energy as well. And it will be reflected on the inside and on the out. Alright, we'll wrap up the reading right there. I really hope you enjoyed this as much as I did enjoy reading this today. Such an amazing, lovely energy. And if any parts of it resonated with you, I would love to know which part. Let me know, comment. And if you did like this video, let me know by liking it, and just lets me know that, you know, you're enjoying the content and you would like to see more. And it just, you know, gives me a little support. So thank you for your support. I always appreciate it. If you do want to keep up with my uploads, I do upload daily. You can always hit the subscribe button and hit the notification bell, and you'll be notified when I do upload. I will catch you in my next reading. Thank you for tuning in with me, and I will see you next time.